as a girl, and I'm very young, and I was very scared. I don't really know much about lands. I got that land from a friend that told me that they are developing one particular side in a particular state. Yeah, so I didn't even tell my uncle. We just book Uber and we go there with the girl. So getting there, I saw that is the big gate there. So I now called my uncle and said, "Uncle, that place I buy land though, so I see big gates. I see another empty land, but my mind is telling me that is that my particular land that I'm seeing that gate." Say, "Did you put gates there?" He said, "Yes." So
good day, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talkmore Tinz. My name is C. David. Because I call me double goals, another day, another thing, another thing with another people with another special people, you about that, but I have to say it. So I promise you guys every Friday I will bring in new guests back to back. So it's another Friday, so you guys is expecting something from me. That is which new guests. So my guest today is Ifenkiri 1. Is it Ifenkiri number 1? Is it Ifenkiri of Africa? Ifenkiri wide the world?
Ifenkiri
Wanine.
I swear.
You guys have heard it. My dear, we're going to talk more things.
Thank you.
Talkmore Tinz is a place where we share the worst thing that happened to us in life, both relationship and life. So, Ifenkiri, I don't invite you to Talkmore Tinz. If you share us the worst experience you don't see for your life so far, so that people can use it and learn, please.
Okay, that was I think the worst experience I've encountered in this life is when my uncle sold my land without my notice.
Just like that?
Yeah. So my uncle, my father's junior brother, their last born. Yes. So he was very young, very young. Like, you hardly know that he's my uncle. If I tell you that this person is my uncle, you say no. So I have good relationship with him because he's my uncle. Like, my uncle is just like my father. So there is this land I have then, and because I was still, as a girl, and I'm very young, and I was very scared. I don't really know much about lands. So because I got that land from a friend that told me that they are developing one particular side in a particular state. So I went to buy the land, and I told my uncle about the land. He said, "Okay, no problem, that we should just get the land. Maybe after some years, maybe the place will now develop." So I said, okay. So he escorts me to that place. We buy the land. He even helped me to secure the whole stuff, papers and everything. So after then, I now said, "Okay, uncle, since you're capable a man and everything, just hold the documents, everything for me. Anytime I'm ready for the land, I'll now come and collect it and maybe establish there or do something there." That is maybe after 5 or 10 years coming. All these teenage estates now, they are developing. So he said, okay. So I now gave him everything and forget about the place. So after some time, I asked him one day, "Uncle, how far that place?" So he said yes, that he gave it to one woman that is farming, that somebody is farming there. I said, okay, no problem. I said, "How far now? Do you know if maybe people have started building there?" He said, "No, that nobody, that the only thing you can see there is maybe poultry." So there was a time one of my friends told me that he's looking for a place to build her poultry stuff. I now told the girl that I have a land though in so place. I don't know if you like the place. The person said, okay, that I should escort her to the place. So I didn't even tell my uncle. We just book Uber and we go there with the girl. So getting there, I saw that is the big gate there. So I now called my uncle and said, "Uncle, that place I buy land though, so I see big gates. I see another empty land, but my mind is telling me that is that my particular land that I'm seeing that gate." Say, "Did you put gates there?" He said yes. So that is one that put the gate. I said, "With which money?" He said yes, that he don't want people to tamper the land, that he has to secure it with that dwarf fence and that big gate. I said, He said, they should not worry, that maybe anytime we sell the land, I can balance him the money. That the only reason why he do it is that he don't want people to
tamper the land.
Tamper there. I said, oh, he's my uncle now. You know, yes, as your uncle, you can do something like that. So I didn't even have anything in mind. So after that, I now told him that he has to bring key now. That I have someone that say he wants to do poultry work there. That the person wants to rent the place. He said, okay, that he cannot come that day. I said, okay. And I now told the girl that still that my uncle is not around. So that day I started calling him. Like if I called him today, he said, I'm coming tomorrow. next tomorrow I will not see him up tomorrow. You know, so the girl became tired. She was like, what's happening now? If you are not giving me the place, let me go and look for another place. I said, okay. So the next thing, my uncle's number stopped going. That was when I was like, geez, what's happening? So I couldn't reach my uncle again because he's not married then, he's still single. I couldn't reach him again. I called some of my aunties to ask them about my uncle. They said they don't know, that they are calling him, that his number was not going. So I have to go and tell my father. So I now go and tell my father everything that happened. My father called him. My father couldn't get him. My father now carried the thing to the village, to the Omona, blah blah blah. We started looking for him. So even at a point, my daddy's elder sister was like, "That should calm down. No, I don't know if anything has happened to him, and I'm here talking about land." I said, "Okay, let's just look for him." So before we know it, then I said that my uncle is now in Dubai. He called one of my aunties and told him that he's in Dubai. I was like, that now my auntie said, what happens to my land now? That was when he told my auntie that he sell my land to travel to Dubai. That I should calm down, that whenever he makes it and come back to Nigeria, that he's going to buy a bigger one for me. Hey! I was like, is this a peak? Like, this thing they happen, like I think that for Nigerian movie, this kind of thing they happen. I cried. My dad was calming me down, my aunties was calming me down, my mom, everybody was talking that I should calm down, that this is family issue, blah blah blah, that no matter what, that even if he let him go to Cap and Shine, that come rain come shine, that he must come back. I said, no, I can't wait. That you guys know, like, how I suffered to make that money. The first money I made in this life, like the first money I make. I said, okay, no problem. After some time, I forget it. I started living my life. Then one day he came back. He said that life was not that fun for him, that Dubai did not favor him. They has to come back, the police everywhere, you know, problem, jail and there. They has to come back, they has to look for another way to start another life here in Nigeria, in Lagos, that I should calm down. He came to beg me. First of all, when he came back, they first of all go village, meet some of my aunties, they call my daddy, I didn't even know. They call my father, they call my mother. They now have family meeting with my parents. Then now all of them now summoned me. I didn't even know that he's around. Nobody told me. They just tell me. My daddy just called me and said I should come to the village. That is urgent. There's something he wants to tell me. Even my mom. So when I went to the village, I saw my aunties. I thought maybe something happened. You know, I didn't even, because me, I've forgotten him. Like I didn't even see it coming. Only for him to come out and start begging. I was like, Uncle, you. Hey, Uncle, you. Okay, now, how much did you sell the land? Where is my money? You don't go to Dubai now. Squander all the whole money and come back. So that was how I lost the land. And
but later, did you want to give it back your land?
Up till now, he's still struggling. He has not made it. But he's still begging. He's still promising that any day he makes money that he will pay me.
So, pay you. We are still praying.
So we are still praying. We're still praying. But it's a terrible experience, Sha.
I swear.
But it's well, we leave everything to God.
I swear. We still make it.
Yeah, I pray.
We still pray for the land.
I pray.
Hey! Wait till this my guest talk. You know, say if I ever person can't talk more, this one go talk, this one go talk. You say this one on soft, this one on different. But wetin dey happen dey tell una, but life goes on. We move.
Yeah.
We move. There, once again, welcome to Talk More Things.
Thank you.